The striker missed Villa's 2-1 win over Dynamo Dresden in Germany as he was nursing a knock sustained in the defeat to West Ham in midweek. The problem is not serious and Kojia was left back in the Midlands as a precaution to avoid any further aggravation. He now has 7 days to rest up and get ready for Villa's trip to the KCOM Stadium a week on Monday. Andre Green was tasked with replacing the hitman in the final pre-season friendly of the summer, and he further enhanced his chances of earning a starting berth with a second-half brace. Fighting fit FFP warning: who is Andre Moreira? The new guy's the 20-year-old slammed in a deadly double to give Villa a morale-boosting win ahead of the new campaign. Green now has 3 goals in his last 2 games and his form arrives at the right time. Villa are light up top as Scott Hogan, groin, Kaynan Davis, groin, and Rushy and Hepburn Murphy, ankle, are all out injured and will miss the start of the season. It means that boss Steve Bruce will continue to look for another forward in the loan market in the times ahead. We've still got a few problems to overcome, but yes, a striker is a priority, he told Birmingham Live. Hogan has got a bad groin, he hasn't joined in pre-season at all. Kaynan has got an awful groin injury that has haunted him for a few months now. The other one is Kojia, he's sore and took a whack. It's more precaution with him. I expect him to be okay for the first game of the season. Rushian went over his ankle in training 3 weeks ago. And we're already 6 players short than we were at the end of last season, so we'll endeavor to be active. Goalkeeper: one mistake in a pre-season friendly does not make Jed Spear a bad goalkeeper. And let's not forget, Sam Johnston struggled in the early stages of his Villa career as he bounced back from injury, and look how good he is now. In some ways the mistake might actually work in Spear's favor. It's now out of his system and he will be more focused than ever. He won't want to watch it back, that's for sure. Taking too long to decide whether the kicker collect, the stopper allowed Musicone the chance to punish him away at Dresden, and he duly obliged. What followed, though, was an incredible save soon after. That would have made him feel 10 feet tall. And after the rotten injury luck he's had over recent years, Villa fans should be behind him offering support. He can't afford too many errors, though, as Andre Moreira is on the verge of signing and was watching on in the stands. But if Spear can build on these games this summer, he can still do a job for Villa. Matthias Arkic and Mark Bunn are the other alternatives. Defense: will Bruce revert to a 3-man defense for the opening game of the season? If so, he has James Chester, Tommy Elphick, Mile Jedinak, Alan Hutton and James Bree as center-half options. If he goes with a flat back 4, it means that Ahmed El Mohammadi could start at right midfield. Midfield: Connor Aurihana gets in because of his goals. And judging by his pre-season performances, Glenn Whelan should also start, but who else fits in? Birker Bjarnason has the chase to really nail down a starting berth this season and make up for lost time. Image: Aston Villa FC. The last 18 months have been stop-start for the Icelander, and that was probably the best way to describe his performance in Germany. There was a moment early in the game where he tried to lift the ball over his head but ended up smashing it straight into his face and out for a goal kick instead. But he made amends with some crunching tackles and relentless running. He needs to keep bursting into the box and joining in with the attacks, though, because that's the only way he'll get noticed. The hope is that Jack Grealish then supports Jonathan Kojia up top with El Mohammadi, Green and Albert Adoma competing for wide roles.